In this video, we are going to learn conformal mapping and the problems related to it. A mapping W is equal to f of z is called conformal if it preserves angles between oriented curves in magnitude as well as in direction. A mapping W is equal to f of z. A mapping W is equal to f of z is conformal. Okay. We say this is conformal if it preserves the angle between the oriented curves. So angles, we are considering angles between the curves. Okay, it preserves means the angles will be same both in magnitude as well as in direction. So let me explain this using the graph. Okay, the mapping W is equal to f of z. So from z plane to W plane, I consider the mapping W is equal to f of z. That is, if you take a point in z, f of z is image in the next plane. So here I take two planes. The first graph or the first figure represent z plane. Okay, this is z plane. We always take z is equal to x plus iy throughout this module, right? So here the x-axis is the axis, x-axis and y-axis. We consider x-axis and y-axis, and we have two curves here. Okay, we have two curves. That is, we consider these two curves, that is C1 and C2, marked in red lines. Okay, the curves are in red lines, C1 and C2, and Z0 is the point of intersection of C1 and C2. Okay, this Z0 is the point of intersection, and this blue line, this straight line, blue lines indicates tangent. Okay, indicates the tangent to the curves. These indicate tangent. This blue line indicates the tangents to the curve, to the curves C1 and C2. We have two curves, right? So one of the line is tangent to the curve C1 and the other line is tangent to the curve C2. Tangent is taken at the point of intersection, that is Z0. Tangent at the point Z0 to the curve C1 and C2. So you know what is tangent? Tangent is a straight line that passes through a single point, right? For any curve, we can draw the tangent line at some point P. So this is the tangent line to this particular curve. So here you see tangent line to the curve C2 is this line, and to C1 the tangent line is the other line, and the point of intersection is Z0. Okay, point of intersection. At the point of intersection only we are drawing this tangent, and alpha is the angle made by this tangent. Alpha is the angle made by this tangent. Now we are mapping this curve C1 and C2 in the W plane. Okay, W plane contains, we take, when you consider W plane, always we consider U axis and V axis. What is W? Throughout this module we take the complex variable W as U plus IB. So we take U axis and V axis here in the second plane, that is the W plane. So when you transform, when you map the curve C1, that is points of C1, maybe some points here, right? F of Z, image of this particular point, you can take this somewhere here. Image of the next point, Z1, can be mapped here. Then image of the next point can be mapped here. So C1, image of C1 is C1 dash. Okay, image of C1 is C1 dash. Similarly for C2, so you consider the next curve C2, and for each and every point you can map, for each and every point in this curve can be mapped to the point in the other plane. So if you take some point, you have an image here. So using that concept, you can draw the image of C2 also. So that image is C2 dash. So after drawing C1 dash and C2 dash, that is image of C1 is C1 dash, image of C2 is C2 dash. So after drawing these curves, so similarly you have a point of intersection of the curve, that is Z0 dash. Z0 dash is the point of intersection of these two curves, and you can draw the tangent to the curve C1 dash and C2 dash, similar to the case in Z plane. We can draw the tangents here, and after drawing the tangents at the point Z0 dash, and alpha is the angle made by the tangents. So in this case, we say this mapping. What is the mapping here? The mapping is W is equal to f of z. We draw this curve using this transformation, right? Using this transformation only we are drawing this curve. So when z is some value here, we can find a W point here. Similarly, for some z point in the z plane, we can find some W point here. So likewise, we draw the curve. So using this transformation or using this mapping, we get this. And using this mapping, these angles, we have to verify the angles. If the angles are same, when do we say the angles are same? We say the angle between the curves, the angle between the oriented tangents. Okay, angle between the curves are here, the angle between the tangents. We can say the angle between the tangents are same if they are having the same angle, both in magnitude and direction. Okay, same. So here let me write that same angle, both in magnitude and direction. So if you are measuring the angle in this direction, okay, you can measure in this direction. So the angle will be same. Okay, the angle value, magnitude means the value of this angle. Alpha, if you have 30 degree here, then here also that will be 30 degree. So in both the planes, the angles will be equal. Okay, they have the same value. That is, they are same in magnitude and in direction. So when this is true, we say this mapping is a conformal mapping. Okay, important. We say W is equal to f of z is conformal if it preserves angles between oriented curves in magnitude as well as in direction. Next definition is critical point. Let f of z be an analytic function. Okay, a point z0 is called a critical point if the derivative f dash of z is 0 at z0. So here we say a point. Okay, we say a point is a critical point. So here z0 is called a critical point. Okay, if f dash of z0 is equal to 0. So you have to find f of z is an analytic function. Okay, f of z is an analytic function. We need to find f dash of z, and we say z0 as critical point. Z0 as critical point if f dash of z0 is equal to 0. What is fixed point? The points that are mapped onto themselves for the mapping W equal to f of z are called as fixed point. So we learned about z plane and W plane, right? So whenever you take two planes like this, z and W, so if it is z plane and if it is W plane, then z, if you take z here, then z will be mapped to z itself. That means z and W are same. Okay, z will be mapped to z itself. Therefore, we say then the point is called as fixed point. Okay, the point that are mapped onto themselves for the mapping. What is the mapping here? W is equal to f of z. So image of z is f of z means image of z is W, right? But here W and z are equal. So we say the point is a fixed point when image is the point itself. That is, z is equal to W and W is equal to f of z. Then we say z is a fixed point. So we will see some examples. Find the fixed points for the following. First one, W equal to z square, W is equal to 1 by z. Okay, some questions are here. Third and fourth subdivisions are also here. So first question, W is equal to z square, to W is equal to z. So we have learned to find the fixed point. What you have to do? Fixed point means when taking the mapping, both the points are equal. Image is equal to the taken point, right? That is W is equal to Z. So we have learned that just now. Fixed point means W and Z are same. So when you take the image, okay, f of Z, okay, f of Z is equal to W, but the mapping is to the same point. W will be equal to Z, same point. Therefore, we say these points are fixed points. When you say Z is a fixed point, Z is a fixed point when Z is equal to W. So for this question, put W is equal to Z. So instead of W, we can take Z. So Z is equal to Z square. We get Z is we get Z is equal to Z square. W will become Z. Now you can take Z to the other side. Z square minus Z is equal to 0. Taking Z as common, Z into Z minus 1 is equal to 0. So now product of two terms 0 means Z equal to 0, Z minus 1 is equal to 0. From this Z is equal to 1. So now the fixed points are 0 and 1. Let me go to the next subdivision. W is equal to 1 by Z. So W is equal to 1 by Z. Let's put W is equal to Z. So instead of W, I take Z. Z is equal to 1 by Z. Cross multiplying Z square is equal to 1, which implies Z is equal to plus or minus 1. So fixed points are plus 1 and minus 1. Next question is W is equal to 6Z minus 9 by Z. Here also to find the fixed point, put W is equal to Z. So Z is equal to 6Z minus 9 by Z. Instead of W, it is Z. So Z is equal to 6Z minus 9 by Z. Cross multiplying Z square equal to 6Z minus 9. Now taking this to LHS, Z square minus 6Z plus 9 is equal to 0. Now factorizing Z minus 3 into Z minus 3 is equal to 0. Z is equal to 3, 3. So fixed point is 3. We have only one point. So we say fixed point is 3. Similarly, you can try the next question. Okay, you can try this on your own. Taking W is equal to Z. Finding Z value, either you can factorize it or you can use this formula minus D plus or minus root of D square minus 4AC by 2. Then our next definition, critical point, which we learned earlier. At critical point, f dash of Z is equal to 0. Okay, f dash of Z. Yeah, what is f of Z? F of Z is equal to W. At critical point, f dash of Z is equal to 0. Okay, f dash of Z is equal to 0. F dash of Z means we can take it as dW by dz. The derivative of W with respect to Z or f dash of Z. Derivative, we can take either f dash of Z or dW by dz will be equal to 0 at critical point. So here, if f dash of Z equal to 0 or dW by dz is 0, then Z is a critical point of W. So we'll do some problems. Find the critical point for W is equal to Z square. First question. So W is equal to Z square. What is dW by dz? Differentiation with respect to Z. 2Z. Then dW by dz is 0 at critical point. This is the condition for critical point. So 2 is equal to 0. Z is equal to 0 by 2. That is 0. So critical point is Z is equal to 0. Next question. W is equal to Z plus K square by Z. dW by dz is differentiation with respect to Z. Derivative of Z is 1. Then derivative of 1 by Z is minus 1 by Z square. Derivative of Z is 1. 1 by Z is minus 1 by Z square. Then dW by dz is equal to 0 is the condition. This implies So we take the condition and then we equate dw by dz to 0. 1 minus k square by z square is equal to 0. And this is, there is no 0, you can put a 0 here, okay, it's missing. You put a 0 here. So taking this to the RHS, 1 is equal to k square by z square. Z square is cross multiplying z square is equal to k square. Z is equal to plus or minus k. So critical points are plus k and minus k. Third question you can try on your own. Okay, taking the derivative. So we are differentiating with respect to z. First 2w, then dw by dz. Okay, then z uv product rule you have to use. Z minus alpha, derivative of second term with respect to z, 1 minus 0 is 1 plus z minus beta into derivative of this 1 minus 0, that is 1. So from this dw by dz is equal to 0 means you can make LHS as 0. So you get this. Now from this 2z minus alpha minus beta, 2z is equal to alpha plus beta. From this we get z. This alpha plus beta by 2 is the critical point. Okay. Now let us learn the transformation w is equal to z square. So let w is u plus iv and z is x plus iy. So we always throughout this chapter we take w and z like this, u plus iv and x plus iv. Now w is equal to z square implies substitute it, w u plus iv is equal to z is x plus iy. So z square is x plus iy the whole square. Now x plus iy the whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So now here the next step changes. You have I square, right? I square y square. I square is minus 1. So here we can take I square minus. So that I square is minus y square. Now combine x square minus y square, that is term without I. X square minus y square, and this term has I, that is the imaginary part. So now equating this is a real part. Okay, equating real and imaginary part. Okay, equating real and imaginary part. What about the terms in LHS? In LHS, real part is okay. Real part is u and imaginary part is v. So real part u is equal to x square minus y square and imaginary part v is equal to 2xy. So we get u and v like this. We now consider this note. Standard form of the parabola is y minus k the whole square is equal to 4a into x minus h. So this is standard form of parabola whose vertex is at h comma k. So this term together with x we take h and the term together with y, that is k. This h comma k is called as vertex of the parabola, and positive sign of 4a is 4a plus 4a. So plus 4a, there is no minus sign. Plus 4a represents that the curve is open towards the positive side of u-axis. The positive side of u-axis will be like this, okay. So this is positive side. Here the values will be positive, right? And here the values will be negative, right? 0, minus 1, like that it goes on. So this is negative side of u-axis and this is positive side of, okay, these values are positive side of u-axis. Similarly v-axis, this is positive side and this is negative side. And if you get this is parabola, and this represents the parabola where this u or h comma k is the vertex, okay, vertex is h comma k. So this particular point is the vertex h comma k, and we say focus is a comma 0. This point, it is at a distance a from the vertex. From a, okay, then we can say the distance from this to this is a. So it is at a distance a from the vertex. Similarly, when you take, and it is to the positive side because you have plus 4a. If you have minus 4a, in this case it is minus 4a. So whenever you have minus 4a, the parabola will be open towards the negative side. So we say it is open negative side, right? Minus 1, minus 2, like this. So this opening will be towards the negative side. Here this opening is towards the positive side. This is positive side, right? This is negative side. So this opening is towards the negative side. That's why this minus sign represents. Then vertex is, you can take the term together with x, that is h, term together with y, that is k, h comma k. And from this vertex to a distance a lies the focus. So focus is the point a comma 0. Focus is the point a comma 0, that is which is at a distance a from the vertex, which is at a distance a from the vertex. So similarly, the same thing will be true. You can take the parabola. Okay, this also represents parabola. So positive side means it will be opening. The opening will be towards the positive side. If you have a minus sign, then opening will be towards the negative side. Okay, that is like this. Also, we say vertex is h comma k is the vertex, and focus is a comma 0. Taking this a, we can write the focus which is at a distance from the vertex a comma 0. Here the focus is a comma 0, which is at a distance a. Similarly, if you have x minus, you can have the equation like this, right? X minus kd whole square is equal to 4a into y minus h. Here also you can have x minus kd whole square is equal to minus 4a into y minus h. So if you have x minus kd whole square, then it is along the positive side of v axis. Okay, then the graph will be like this. If x minus h whole square, graph will be like this. If you have x minus kd whole square is equal to minus, then it will be like this, negative side of the axis. So it's enough you understand the first case. Remaining the next case also, if you want, you can draw separate graph. Okay, you can draw a graph like this. This is open towards the positive side of v, and this is open to the negative side of v. If you take the equation, you see here you have x, but here you have y. So when you have y, this is symmetric like this. But one more thing you can notice, when you draw the graph in u and v, okay, when you draw the graph in u and v, instead of x and y, you can take u and v. So let me replace it. So y, you have y, right? Y, instead of y, you can take v. Instead of x, we can take, let me write that, in uv you can take v here, we can take v here, and here it is u. This is u, okay, u, and similarly here it is u minus x the whole square, and this is v minus h. Here so whenever we take z plane, okay, we can let us change this also. So you can make this change, students, you can make this change. So let us consider this as x axis, and let us consider this as y axis, and this is in z plane. Okay, z plane, z is equal to x plus iy. So we can write in x and y. So image will be like this. Image is in w plane. Image is in w plane. In w plane, w is equal to u plus iv. Okay, w is equal to u plus iv. U axis and v axis. So you will be getting like this. So you can remember like this. Whenever you get positive, open towards the positive side of x axis. Whenever you get negative, okay, it's open towards the